Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, 25th day of January, 9th day of SHVAT. We're going to end our unit today on some of the halachas that apply to sleeping. This next one is going to sound like is common sense. It is common sense, but it's a halacha. That's how it often works in our Jewish life. Like you have to take care of your body. That's common sense, but it's also the halacha. Okay, so this common sense halacha is that you're not supposed to sleep on a bed that's too short for you. It's bad for your posture. It's bad for your health. It's just bad in a whole bunch of different ways. And halacha, just like common sense, states that you're violating a Jewish law if you don't take care of yourself, and if you sleep in that kind of setup, it's halachically wrong. It's also crazy. But the halacha says that you shouldn't do that. Now, next one. This next halacha, bear with me, it's not going to sound like anything to do with sleep, but it will in just a moment. When you're in a house and you get a phone call, and it's one of those phone calls that you want to avoid, so you know that it's common habit for people to say, just tell them I'm not home. Well, when you do that, you know that you're lying, and lying is just not proper according to Jewish halacha. If you want to say you're not available, so that would be a little more honest, but to say that you're just not there is not really an appropriate thing to do. It's teaching bad education to whoever you're saying that to, and it's a lie, and you're supposed to be far from non-truths in a good Jewish way, so you shouldn't be in that habit. However, let's say you're asleep and you've instructed whoever it is that answering the phone to say, if I'm sleeping and the phone rings, just tell them I'm not here. So halachically, that's actually acceptable. And the reason is because, I don't mean to sound funny here, but when you're asleep, you're not there. You're in another world. And so they could have said you're not available, but if they even say you're not there, you're really technically, halachically, not there because you're in la land and asleep. And so it is a proper halacha that you can instruct people to say, if I'm asleep and that phone call comes, just tell them I'm not here. And you're not, and that's not considered false, and that is okay. Last halacha on the matters of sleep, before we close out this matter, is that when you get into your bed, when you get out of bed, and when you sleep in your bed, the general rule in all good, proper Jewish life is to be modest. So that if you ever feel like, well, I'm alone here and no one needs to know what I look like, and so you don't care how you're covered up and whether you're modest or not, that's not a proper attitude in Judaism. We in Judaism always have the feeling that even when I'm alone, God is with me, and God does not want me walking around in a way that's immodest, even when I'm alone in my home or in my bed or whatever. So the halacha always is that you should modestly take care of yourself and not have a feeling of no one's here so I can do whatever I want. God is with us all the time, and therefore we always dress modestly, even as we sleep, and try to take care of our lives that way. That is the proper Jewish way to approach sleeping, getting dressed, getting out of your bed, etc., etc. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow. We have special things to tell you tomorrow about Shabbos Shira. That's the Shabbos coming up this Shabbos. Bye-bye.